Hi, welcome back to Basement Backgammon. In this episode, we'll be looking at Bill Robertie's 501 Essential Backgammon Problem Series, problem number 156. This is a doubling problem in which we have to determine should black double, and if black does double, should white take. Take a look at the board. Should black double here? There's a very interesting conversation that Robertie wants to have about this, and we'll expand on that afterwards. I'll give you 10 seconds to decide. Hit the pause button if you need more time. All right, so Robertie's answer here is that this is not a double. Despite black's large advantages, this is not a double and would be a take for white. Let's read why. A big lead in the race can compensate for a lot of positional disadvantages. Here, black has a better prime, an advanced anchor, and a double shot at a second checker. Pretty impressive, right? Not so fast. White has one advantage, and it's a big one. He leads in the race by 28 pips. If black doesn't hit this shot, he's trailing in the race, and white's game will start to come together. Even if he does hit the shot, the race will just be even. Don't jump the gun here. No double and take. Now, there is something that Robertie doesn't mention. Now, Robertie's talking about cash game, but this goes for not only money games, but it also goes for tournament games. There is such a thing as playing the opponent. If your opponent is the kind of person who would look at the positional disadvantages of white and drop the cube, even though he's not supposed to, you may be able to offer a cube here if there's a 10%, 15, 20% chance that your opponent's going to drop when they shouldn't. Now, if your opponent plays perfectly, then yeah, according to Robertie, you're not supposed to give the cube here because of the race advantage. And that's what we're talking about here. We're talking about perfect play from your opponent in these particular situations. But your opponents rarely play perfectly, and there is the idea of gaining some sort of advantage from your opponent playing imperfectly. So that delta of how many times your opponent's going to drop this cube and they're supposed to take should come into factor, even though XG can't account for that in their analysis. So that's just my little speech on that. But let's see what XG has to say. If opponent plays perfectly, should we give and should they drop? I will throw that over to XG right now for analysis. See you in a second. And we're back with our XG analysis of problem 156. Now, Robertie says this is a no double take, even though black has a great position here. White is threatening to have a good position. And Robertie basically says if we don't hit this blot on 20, this one right over here, that this position could really turn around on us fairly quickly. Let's see what XG has to say about it. XG agrees, but this is where I'm a little confused because a few problems ago, there was a similar split in the percentage chances, and it was a double. And this time there's a similar split in the percentage chances, although the gammon chances are half what the other one was, so that could be a difference. But this one, even though white is 35% take, but even though we are 64%, this is not a double take, which is what I would have expected. At least be a double, if not, and then a take, but not necessarily a double drop, and not a no double. I wouldn't have expected this to be a no double. So Robertie got it spot on as far as XG is concerned. I'm a little still a little fuzzy myself about the difference between this problem and the one a few problems ago, which was a double take in what I thought was a similar situation. In fact, black's board in that one I think was worse. So I don't exactly remember, unfortunately. I wish I could comment on that. But anyway, that's the story. I'm here to report, and do as much analysis as I can possibly do. I hope you enjoyed this analysis. I hope you enjoyed the video series. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Please comment, and definitely subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Very important. This was problem 156. We'll be back tomorrow with 157. Thanks for watching.